Outbound, over.
Thank you.
Spirit Discovery, VTS, evening. Spirit Discovery, VTS, all copied, thank you. Traffic information, you've got UK Bluefin at the North Sturbridge outward bound. Roger 7, VTS, all copy, thank you. Queen Mary 2. She's got a swing, but she's in the upper swing ground and she'll be outbound shortly, over.
Ahoy, shipmates! This in front of us on cruise camp is the Ada Prima. She is not departing until, let me just check the time, just in case it's changed on VTS. Oh, it has changed. She is now, oh, hang on. No, she's still departing at 8:30. In the meantime, Queen Mary 2 has already departed. And she is in the upper swing ground. I don't know if you heard that on the VTS. Let's have a look at VTS. There we go. Queen Mary 2, upper swing ground, having a spin. It does take quite a long time, Queen Mary 2, to do her spin. Not sure why. Maybe it's just the elegant gracefulness of Queen Mary 2. It could be that I'm not sure that she has shaft acipods. She might only go on shaft drives. Let's have a quick look. I know she's on acipods as usual. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's some sort of like azipod-y thing. Be what that is. Fact. Let's. Yeah. So when I'm talking about azipods, how do I get that to come up on the screen? Oh, it's not working very well. Well. Oh, hang on. I've got an idea. So you go back over there. Fill it with this. Let's see. Let's try it. Let's try that. Okay. And then back to here. Oh dear. No, okay.
VTS, Red Eagle, roll pay for cast, please.
Red Eagle, VTS, all copy, thank you. Just the freight traffic for you.
There we go. So that's what I mean. So if you can see there, the propellers are on swivelly things, so they can turn in various directions, spin all the way around, and that's how the ship will spin round. So,
Morning, Lisa, Southampton, VTS.
I'm guessing the construction of the bottom of the vessel here means that only really the rear two propellers can function well for turning.
Morning, Lisa, Southampton, VTS. You made your pancake in your current position if it is safe to do so. Call VTS when you've anchored, please, on channel 12.
And Ada Prima is leaving later. Have a quick look at the weather. Weather is absolutely gorgeous today. About 24 degrees. I would say it was warmer. Very hot when I was in port earlier.
Southampton VTS. This is Ada Prima. Good evening.
Ada Prima.
Ada Prima, Southampton, VTS.
Southampton VTS, Ada Prima. Good evening. Just to confirm our departure time at 2030 local time. And question, do you have information when the Roro ferry on our dock Themis ladder will depart?
Ida Prima, Southampton VTS, can confirm your sailing time, 2030. Pilot will be on board approximately 20 minutes before from the shore side. Information, the CMIS leader, 44 berth, will sail 1 hour from now, 1900, over.
1900, 1 hour from now. Many thanks, and you confirm our pilot shoreside. Thank you.
I hope you've got to that.
Global Star, Southampton VTS. Global Star, Southampton VTS, good evening. Can you go channel 09, please? 09.
There we are, Queenberry 2. I would say most of the way through her turn. She always seems to dock facing the upper swing ground, spins around, then comes out again. I'm not quite sure why. I would like to find out, but not sure who to ask. Oi there, shipmates.
Hi, steam VTS, copied. No reports traffic.
So we have shipmate Paula Jones, Rapsy Nesbitt, TCC and Deborah Speller in the chats. And shipmates Mrs. AEO. Looks like we have a new member as well, shipmate Ray Cole. Many thanks for subscribing, shipmate. This is the Ocean Village Marina here in the Port of Southampton, just off the River Itchen. Those sailing vessels you can see there with the flags flying are the round the world race, round the globe race, as I should say. That will start on Sunday at 11. I shall be live streaming that. I did put up a little video, a little film this morning. It might only be for members, so if you're not a member or a Patreon, you won't have seen it. But it'll go live tomorrow, and then you'll see that. So I shall be live streaming that tomorrow, Sunday from 11. It's quite interesting. 14 yachts racing around the world. It's 30,000 miles. 3 stops in Cape Town, Auckland and Punta del Este. 4 legs via 3 Great Capes, 14 boats, sailing 250 sailors in total. And this is the bit that rather worries me. It's for pre-1988 sailboats and previous Whitbread entrants. There's no GPS, no high-tech and no computers. Navigation is by celestial navigation, only sextants and paper charts. Now, I enjoy a good time out on the water, but I'm very much more comfortable with my GPS navigational aids than I am with charts. I mean, I can use the chart, don't get me wrong, but you can't beat a GPS for just knowing exactly where you are. So quite the ordeal, and one of the shipmates was telling me that they heard a radio interview and they don't even have any technology on board. So I was reading that your mobile phone and computers will be locked away before the sailing. You won't get them back until you dock somewhere. There is not even any CD players on board. You're only having a cassette to listen to music to. Quite interesting, that. Quite interesting indeed. Queen Mary 2 still turning. I suppose we can see anything on Netly Cam. No, not yet. Anything on Itching Cam? Oh no, just the Ocean Village Marina. What's going on Cows Cam? We have fairly quiet Southampton water this afternoon. Like I say, the weather is rather good. Very low wind speeds. Temperature is nudging 24, and that's by the water. I'd say inland it's definitely quite a bit warmer. And let's go back to cruise cam. Oh, I forget to do this all the time, but I suppose I should do it more information. I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel. There we go. That's who I am. So now you know. And we are just waiting on the Queen Mary 2 to make an arrival. We could be guessing.
Let's do it, Scurry VTS. Ports out, understood, thank you. Additional traffic information. The southbound Dow is about 5 miles south of the nav tower working.
Maybe sort of 10-15 minutes, something like that. I have the sound of itching cam on, hoping to pick up some noise. Queen Mary 2 has a very loud horn. I'm not sure it's one of the loudest, but I would say when I'm in port, it's definitely one of the loudest. Good chance she might honk a Prima. Don't know. I'll keep it on for the moment anyway. It's not too bad. At least there's no bad language today. Unfortunately, because it is actually just by the beach at the Southampton Sailing Club, it can pick up some colourful language sometimes. Let's have a look. Move the camera. Ooh, there we go. Well, the tide is in today. Some beautiful colours this morning. The tide was right at very low tide, because that's when I went to the Brambles cricket match.
Kitty Bluefin VTS. Understood, thank you. There's no reported traffic to affect you.
Shipmate Terry Silver says the interview can be heard on the BBC Sounds. Something or other. Look for radio subjects. Ahoy there, shipmate Stuart Baker. Many thanks for subscribing. So there we go. Terry Silver says it's on the BBC Sounds. You can hear the interview. I might have to download that because it does sound interesting. I missed it completely. I was reading through the requirements to enter the competition. It costs about £9,000 a leg. And plus you're looking at €15 a day for food on top. But £9,000 a leg, and there's 3 legs. You get a discount. I think you have to get a discount if you do more. You need 1,000 hours of ocean practice, ocean skill. No, 1,000 hours on the ocean, sailing with nighttime. I mean, it's quite restrictive. They say it's open to amateurs, but I don't know too many amateurs have got a.
VTS, Wittonia, all fast on 22.
Over 1,000 hours of.
Wittonia VTS, all copy, thank you.
Thank you.
Over 1,000 hours of ocean sailing.
VTS, Autostar, good evening.
Autostar VTS, good evening.
Yes, good evening. We'll be ready to cast off in 5 minutes. Do you have clearance to proceed? Thank you.
This is Auto Aspire.
VTS, Queen Mary 2, swing to play, proceeding out.
Autostar VTS, yes, sir, you may proceed. You may, well, have to watch your points. You might have to hold in the bottom of the itchin or around, tucking off the ocean dock, over.
Okay, copy that. Thank you. I have linesman now, so my maximum draft is 6.5 meters, and the total crew 18, DC number 1013, over.
Autostar VTS, understood, thank you. Can I just confirm your PEC number? Apologies.
PEC number 1013, over.
1013, thank you.
Here's the Autostar, who's trying to sneak out before. Ooh, a bit fast.
Queen Mary 2, Southampton VTS.
VTS, Queen Mary 2.
Apologies, you both spoke at the same time there. Traffic information, the Autostar's getting underway from 25 berth. She's in for 105. She's either going to hold the south end of the itchin or tuck in off the ocean dock.
So the Autostar has traffic clearance, is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Understood.
That's the Autostar. There's the linesman there on the dock, ready to let go of the lines. I think she should be able to get out in time. Queen Mary 2 is now pointing the right direction. So show you there. Go. It's Queen Mary 2 just heading down Southampton Water now. She's probably on the screen in about 10 minutes time, 10-15 minutes time. What's she doing now? 4.9 knots, obeying that speed limit. Lovely, lovely. Just gonna have to nip off just for a second.
Autostar VTS. Autostar VTS.
VTS, auto start.
Auto Star VTS, just to confirm, you're going to hold in the south part of the Itchen, is that correct?
Yes, if there is some time I can hold by the ocean dock, but for the moment I will hold before docket.
Auto Star VTS, yeah, just to request that you hold off 3536 first, please, until she's clear.
Copy that, I will proceed slowly and wait before docket.
Auto Star VTS, thank you.
No problem, you are welcome.
I think the timing is such that if Autostar started to let go and navigate out of the Empress dock here, by the time she went around the corner, there's a good chance Queen Mary 2 will be barreling down on her. She's just going to take her time. With their shipmate Raymond Morris says there's no cameras up the Queen Mary 2 returning around. No, I haven't got those working yet, shipmates. I need to find new locations, unfortunately. That would help out a lot, wouldn't it? Oh, shipmate Tina Stockman says next on the bucket list is Queen Mary 2 New York. Can't decide which way. Oh, that's a good question. Which way would you go? Would you... Oh. Do you know what? I think I would probably fly to New York, enjoy the hustle and bustle of Manhattan, then jump on Queen Mary 2 and then have a lovely relaxing cruise home. I think that's probably what I would do.
Queen Mary 2, Southampton VTS.
VTS.
Queen Mary 2, Southampton VTS, traffic update. The Auto Star will be holding off 35 first.
Understood, thank you.
That's the Queen. That's the Auto Star there.
VTS, Red Jet 7, North Natalie. Continue your high speed.
Red Jet 7 VTS, yes, if it's safe to do so, thank you. Queen Mary 2, 105 outbound.
Last copy, thank you. VTS, Red Falcon, good evening again. Approach time, line information, count at speed, please.
Red Falcon VTS, yes, if it's safe to do so. Traffic information, Queen Mary 2, 102.
Yeah, understood, ma'am, I have a visual there, thank you.
I'm seeing VTS, that's all copied, sir, thank you. Traffic information, just so you're aware for your next couple of trips. Queen Mary 2, 102 outbound. Once she's clear, the car boat in the ocean dock will be shopping Auto Star from 25 round to the western docks. Over.
Yes, on the star and away from
Auto Star VTS copied, thank you. Traffic update, Queen Mary 2, 102 out.
Queen Mary 2 approaching Mayflower Parks on our screen shortly. In the meantime, looks like Auto Star is slowly creeping out. She's going to let Queen Mary 2 pass first. And then that's the stern of Ada Prima there. Wonder where Auto Star is off to. The Channel Islands or something. Off to...
Boy Lisa, Southampton VTS.
Sure where she's off to.
Boy Lisa, Southampton VTS,
Bremerhaven.
that's understood, thank you, sir. Keep a good listening watch, please. Channel 12 for VTS and 9 for the pilot, as required. Spirit Discovery, Southampton VTS.
There we go, that's Queen Mary 2.
Spirit Discovery VTS traffic information in southbound down about 5 miles south of the Nav Tower working. And obviously you've got your KD blue thing coming over the new ground. Outward bound also to work.
Oh, apparently Auto Star just moving to 105 berth. Oh, I see, but that explains what they were talking about earlier. So Auto Star will be going from here, around here, up here, and then somewhere up near Grand Bretagne, maybe the other side. Different vehicles are in different locations. That's what goes on there.
VTS Queen Mary 2, prepare boy out.
Queen Mary 2, peer ahead, thank you. And standing by for figures when you have them, please.
Oh, figures.
Yep, standby.
There we go. There is the Auto Star. Just going steadily, is what she said. Going steadily. Let's see if I can find her on itching cam, but feeling the sun's in the way. It's very looking straightly at the sun on itching cam. Yeah, I can't really see much on itching cam. I'll show you. This is the problem. We're looking straight into the sun here, and it's mainly just shadows and silhouettes. I imagine we'll see Queen Mary 2 in a few minutes now. She's just passing Town Quay, or just approaching Town Quay. This is the Auto Star. She's heading round. I can show you where she's heading. So, Auto Star here. She's coming out of the Empress Dock. She's going to go round the corner here, and up over this way. And then Queen Mary 2's on the way down, so that's why she's going to go very slowly and just wait a little bit. Going to pick up some other, well, I was going to say pick up new cars or drop cars off. I'm not quite sure which way the cars are going, but they're definitely going one way or the other. Of course, not just cars; it could be all sorts of wheeled machinery. Queen Mary 2 have a good old honk at Ada Prima, and Ada Prima turning with the honks. I'll turn that I know that's me, I'll turn me down.
Queen Mary 2, Southampton VTS.
VTS, Queen Mary 2.
Queen Mary 2, Southampton VTS. Could you ring the back desk when it's convenient, please?
Yeah, we'll do.
There we go, there's Queen Mary 2.
Charger 2, Southampton VTS.
I do like the shape of Queen Mary 2, very distinctive. And some good horn action there. So the weather's been very conducive to that sort of thing. Look at that, there's hardly any wind. It's blowing the noise of the horns in roughly the right direction.
Charger 2 VTS, apologies, please repeat how many crew?
Queen Mary 2 is fairly large. High ship.
13 POB, understood, thank you. No reported traffic.
I think we can see the looming shadow on the water there of Queen Mary 2. The bow will come through any moment now from the right hand side. Speedboat getting out of the way. And here is Queen Mary 2. Queen Mary 2 is off on a 14-night round-trip transatlantic crossing to New York and back. Still waiting on the numbers. Plenty of shipmates up on deck, which is hardly surprising because the weather conditions are fantastic. You'd certainly want to be up there before you head down to the buffet. Well, I'm not sure there is a buffet on Queen Mary 2. I was just assuming there was. Or head down to the restaurant, shall I say. Plenty of shipmates up on deck. They'll all be looking at the Ada Prima. Maybe there'll be a waving. No? Waving? Any waving going on? No, no waving. Oh, a wave there, I think, from someone. I do like the Queen Mary 2. Very iconic. Cruise liner, not a cruise ship. Every time I say she's a cruise ship, people tell me off. And that was good to hear those horns. Like I say, in port when the horns go off, I would say that Queen Mary 2 definitely has one of the loudest, if not the loudest, closely followed by the Sky, the Princess ships. I'm not sure if they have a loud horn, it's just they play a little bit of melody, and that is very distinctive, and you can hear that all through the port quite easily. Notice with Queen Mary 2, not as many cabins with balconies on Queen Mary 2, but also a very high waistline, a very high freeboard. You have freeboard on a cruise ship. There's the stern of Queen Mary 2. Hello there, shipmate Jeff Hubbard. Welcome aboard. Many thanks for subscribing. There's the stern. Look at that. I think that's where I would be. Fall the sail away. Enjoying a rum-based cocktail, although... Yep, it might not be free like it was on Bramblebank on Saturday morning. Yeah, there's a good number of shipmates there. Temperature at the moment is almost 24 degrees, so you would feel like you were in the Caribbean somewhere. I'm feeling Autostar's going to block my view of Queen Mary 2 on Itchingham. That's one of those things, isn't it? Yeah, so, yeah, it is, yeah. Here's Queen Mary 2 coming through.
Top Bandal VTS copy, traffic information, Spirit of Discovery, New Grounds Buoy outbound west of the tower, over. And the UKD Bluefin also, coming through St Helens outbound.
There's Queen Mary 2 just coming through behind Autostar. Wait a little bit for that one then. There's the stern of Queen Mary 2, very distinctive. Designed after a soup spoon by the designer, I'm led to believe. I think the whole ship itself is very distinctive, unlike any other cruise ship. Although I think the Disney ships do somewhat ape the design language of the Queen Mary 2.
Autostar, Queen Mary 2, thanks for holding that, sir.
Hi there, shipmate David Salkade. Welcome aboard, shipmate.
Yes, Queen Mary 2, approaching the Western Shelf figures if you're ready.
Queen Mary 2 VTS, yes please.
There's the Autostar holding.
2399, crew 1266 plus 1.
Queen Mary 2 VTS copy, thank you. And no reported traffic.
Thank you.
So there's the Autostar and the Queen Mary 2. You can see them on Itchingham, so the Autostar is holding because she's going to go right and head up into port. Queen Mary 2 is off on her 14-night voyage with 2,400 passengers on board. Ada Prima is next to depart, but not until 8:30, and I will stop broadcasting before then. But what a gorgeous day! At the bottom right-hand corner there is the Shield Hall. You can just about see the bow of the Shield Hall, all the flags on there. I'll zoom in on a second once Queen Mary 2 has passed. The Autostar is holding lovely. There you go. He's taking his time now, just nipping in behind the Queen Mary 2. She was very thankful of that manoeuvre. Looking a little hazy. What was the visibility? Visibility, down to 14 nautical miles. Yeah, that's all. That wrong one. That's not so good, is it?
BTS Red Jet 7. Good evening. Shortly leaving Town Quay.
Two stations calling at the same time. Break Red Osprey VTS. Understood. Queen Mary 2. Western Shelf outbound. Over.
Look at that sun reflecting off the side of Autostar there.
Red Jet 7 VTS, did you call?
BTS Red Jet 7. Yeah, good evening. Shortly leaving Town Quay.
And that is Shield Hall.
Good evening again. Traffic information, Autostars rounding dockhead for 105 berth. And the Queen Mary 2 Western Shelf outbound clear channel res.
That's all copy. Thank you.
Shield Hall.
BTS Red Eagle, hook boy out.
Red Eagle, hook boy out, thank you. Very traffic.
Thank you.
Shield Hall in port today. Been out earlier.
Red Jet 6 VTS copy, thank you.
BTS, the SMS leader.
Tempest Leader, VTS.
Yeah, afternoon to you, Gemma. Pilots on board 44 out to Zeebrugge. Draft of 9.4 metres, no reported defects, 20 plus me on board, looking to get away about 1900-ish.
Tempest Leader, VTS, all copied, thank you. And just to let traffic information, the Sea Shannon's due away from 36 berths at 1900 as well.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll just keep an eye on them. Might end up following him up.
Yeah, copied, thanks.
BTS, Sea Shannon, good evening.
Sea Shannon, VTS, evening.
Yeah, evening, gentlemen. Pilot aboard 36, starboard side, 4 metres, max draft, no declared defects, 5 plus me on board, out to Tannhausen in Germany.
Sea Shannon, VTS, copied, thank you. And the Tempest Leader due away from 44, same time as you, over.
All understood, thank you. And my apologies, Tannhausen is in the Netherlands, not Germany. My mistake.
Understood, thank you.
Bit of a slip up in his geography there. Queen Mary 2 has a complement of 2,400 passengers. She rated for a maximum of 2,695, so she's a few short, but I guess some of those cabins are probably more than double occupancy, and of course some people could be single occupancy. 1,266 crew on board and rated for 1,253, so there's a couple of extra crew. That's a fairly good crew to passenger ratio there, isn't it? Fair. Unfortunately, he's looking straight into the sun here, so it's not the best pictures, but you do get a good profile there of Queen Mary 2. Not sure when I'll be broadcasting next, shipmates, during this week, possibly at the weekend, but definitely on Sunday morning at 11 o'clock for the start of the global round the globe race. No, it's not called the global round the globe race. What's it called? The Ocean Globe race. There we go. Ocean Globe race, 11 o'clock, starting in Ocean Village. 14 yachts racing around the world. I'll be back in April, approximately 2024. 30,000 miles around the globe in yachts with no GPS, no navigation, no aids whatsoever. When you get on board, your mobile phone and computer gets locked away. You don't have access to it. One of the other shipmates was saying they don't even have CDs. There will be cassette players on board. I can't remember the last time I saw a cassette player. Quite some time ago. I should continue following Queen Mary 2 down to Southampton water. And if you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing and hit the notification bell. Then when we go live broadcast, you'll hear them, or when that new content comes out. And if I don't see you before, I shall see you all on Sunday. Many thanks to the PayPal donors, Patreons, subscribers, and new members of the channel. We have one new member of the channel today. I think that was shipmate. Shipmate was that? Shipmate. Shipmate Ray Cole. He became our leading hand earlier on. Hey, thanks. And of course, thanks to Blue Spanner crew who just answer all your questions in the chat while I'm busy looking at propellers on the internet. Well, until next time, shipmates.
VTS.
Yeah, afternoon, evening, underway now from 37 round for the Thames leader sailing from 44.
Aston VTS, copy, thank you. Beacon Blueston VTS, copy, thank you. Traffic information, the southbound Dow's working 5 miles south of the nav tower 2.
BTS, Sea Shannon, that's underway outbound from 36.
Sea Shannon VTS, understood, thank you. Just the freighter.
Thank you.
VTS, Verby, leaving 37, round for the Thames leader, and copy the station.
Verby VTS, all copy. calling VTS. Station calling Southampton VTS. Can you repeat your call sign, please? Ever same, Southampton VTS, standby. Ever same, Southampton VTS. Yes, sir, I understand you want to anchor. Question, what is your maximum saltwater draft? Question, number of crew on board. Ever same, Southampton VTS. Question, number of crew on board, over. Ever same, Southampton VTS, understood, thank you. Information, you may anchor your vessel in NAB anchorage number 11. NAB anchorage number 11, if you'd like to check your chart and confirm if you would like to do that, over. Ever same, Southampton VTS, check your chart and confirm with me on this channel if you would like to anchor in NAB anchorage number 11, over. Ever same, Southampton VTS, understood. Keep a good listening watch, please, on channel 12 for VTS now. Traffic information. The Spirit of Discovery is passing the NAB anchorages outbound to sea. Call VTS again when you are in position, ready to drop your anchor. Roger, 6 VTS, yes, if it's safe to do so. Discovery. Spirit of Discovery, Southampton V. Spirit Discovery, Southampton VTS, good afternoon. Additional traffic information coming up from the south for nav anchorage number 11 is the Ever Fame. Was calling you on this channel. Spirit Discovery VTS, that's all copied, sir. If you need to speak to them, do so on this channel.
Thames Leader, we're starting to single up 44 berth, working 7-4 with a tug.
Thames Leader, VTS, that's all copied, thank you. Red Ospreys at the hook inward bound over.
Okay.
Southampton VTS, Tech Diving.
Tech Diving, Southampton VTS.
Can we have permission to start diving operations 48 berth, diving on a red Kestrel?
Tech Diving, Southampton VTS. Request that you hold until the Themis Leader. She's coming out of the ocean dock. She's at stations now, car carrier. Once she's clear, call VTS back and we'll give you permission to put the diver in the water over.
All understood. Okay, I'll hold the diver until she's clear.
Thank you.
VTS, Redshirt 6, good evening. Shifting berth, Town Quay to Royal Pier and closing down for evening.
Jet 6, VTS, all copied, thank you. Any idea what time you'll be back in?
VTS, Redshirt 6, if all goes to plan, it'll be on the 6:05 departure in the morning.
Understood, thank you.
VTS, Red Osprey, hook in.
Red Osprey, hook in, thank you. Once you're clear of the Queen Mary 2, the Sea Shannon's approaching SO outward bound. The Themis Leader due away from the ocean dock shortly.
All copied, thank you.
VTS, Red Falcon, good evening. Shortly leaving for bound for Cowes.
Red Falcon VTS, good evening to you. That's all copied, thank you. Just be aware the Themis Leader, she's just backing out the ocean dock now, outward bound.